Number 6, Melody Moss. Number 10, Liesel Staten. Number 11, Avery Vincent. Number 14, Grace Martin.
Woohoo!
Number 18, Emily Gammo. Number 20, Simone Blado Valley. Number 25, Gracie Groom. Number 30, Lydia Van Leeuwen. And number 31, Grace Martinez. And the rest of the season, coached by Mr. Blake Staten. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for your Byron-Bergen Bees. Number 1, Hope Hersom. Number 2, Melissa McCowan. Number 5, Lizzie Donnelly. Number 6, Miriam Tardy. Number 7, Becca Johnson. Number 8, Jillian Menzie. Number 9, Lydia Campbell. Number 10, Eden Goff. Number 11, Holly Ender. Number 12, Zoe Chambry. And number 13, Kelsey Fuller. And the rest of your Byron-Bergen Bees, coached by Mr. Wade Hill. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem in honor for men and women serving in our military.
National anthem played by the Byron-Bergen Marching Band. Not sure if you could hear it, actually. It was quieter than I expected. We're getting ready to get underway here. Byron-Bergen from the swamp. This is Byron-Bergen's last soccer game of the season. The girls' team, Class C2. They're at 10 wins and 4 losses on the season, so it should be a formidable challenge for the Finney Falcons. Byron-Bergen has 2 leading scorers who have combined for a total of 30 goals this season. And their goalkeeper, the lone goalkeeper on the squad, has a really high percentage, 11 shots on goal that she has defended against, which means they're not getting the ball down there that often. So expect it to be a tough game. However, it was good to have Gracie Groom back on the field for Finney. She was missing from the last game. It's a big part of our offense, so it's good to have her here. Finney is missing Alyssa Lombardo from their defense. She is a significant part of their defense. Starting in her place Melody Moss, who has really stepped up this year, getting, I think, her first start. So not so conveniently located light pole right here. Finney ball coming in. Melody gets the ball out. Byron-Bergen with the ball. Finney trying to advance it. Grace Martinez sends it back to Avery Vincek, who gets a leg on it. Comes back to her. She sends it again, gets it outside to Emily Gamble. On the far side, Byron-Bergen turns it back, sends it across midfield and out of bounds. Gamble with the throw now. Down the sideline to Gracie Groom. Gracie begins to carry it down. Now looking for an opportunity to cross. In trouble keeping the ball. Byron-Bergen sends it out of bounds. And another toss in here for Finney. Gamble with the throw. Gets it out to Vincek. Vincek sends it back to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen to Vincek. Gamble gets it back into play. Gracie Groom bringing it across. Takes a shot. That shot sails wide on the right. So goal kick coming up for the Byron-Bergen Bees. Finney starting off with 4 defenders dropped back. Here's the kick. High kick. Doesn't make it to midfield. Melody Moss gets a foot on it. Gets it out to Grace Martinez. Grace works at it. He's still trying for it. Gets sent back Byron-Bergen way. Byron now carrying the ball. It's one of their leading scorers, number 6, trying to do it on her own. And there we have a shot that sails high. No, that was a Finney defender sending it out. That's where that light pole really helps things. So we've got a corner kick coming up for Byron-Bergen. Here's the kick. Nice kick. And Grace Martin sends it out the sideline. So we have a throw in here for Byron-Bergen. One Byron-Bergen player down there, no one on her. Crosses the ball. Finney's defenders all over that. Now Gracie Groom advancing the ball down the field. Gets it past the defender. Sends it towards the sideline. She's trying to cross it. Fighting for it. They're headed towards the sideline. And it goes out. It's going to be a Finney ball coming in. Gracie sends it herself. She's got it. It was to Liesl Staten there. It gets turned back. Byron-Bergen now with it. Going back and forth midfield. Long kick from Byron-Bergen. They've got a speedy athlete after it. Still has it. Crosses it to the middle. There's the shot. And there's the first goal. Number 13 with an assist from number 6. 35-51 to go in the first half. The score is Byron-Bergen Bees 1, Finney Falcons 0. Grace Martinez asking to be subbed out. No one lined up to come in though. Gracie Groom sends it. Liesl Staten running it down. Keeps it in bounds. Crosses it over. I know that was Emily Gamble, I'm sorry, chasing it down. Byron-Bergen now trying to advance it.
Scoring for the Bees, number 13, Kelsey
Grace Martin
Kohler,
sends it
assisted
back.
by number 6, Miriam Tardy.
Van Leeuwen advances it to Byron-Bergen player. She had Vincek there, couldn't make it to the ball. Long ball out to Byron-Bergen's 13. Grace Martin is able to deflect it from a seated position. 13-6, 6-13 outside to number 2. Takes a shot, and it's deflected by the goalie. 13 still with it, takes a shot. That goes off the back of Grace Martin. Defending even when she isn't looking forward. And so that's going to be a corner kick. Corner off the far corner. Here's the kick. Low bouncing kick. And looks like Martin gets her foot on it, sends it out. Another corner kick coming up. Here's the kick. Better kick this time. Actually goes past the goal and sails out of bounds. And they're calling a corner on the far side. So another corner kick coming up. Kick, high kick, goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Grace Martin lining it up. There's the kick, gets some height, not a lot of distance. Ball is still out there right in front of the goal. Bounces out of bounds. Corner coming up for Byron-Bergen. Band apparently plays the same song for every corner kick. There's your kick. Grace Martin returns it across the back line. Corner coming up again. Here's the kick. Line drive out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons. I'm going to try switching the field up here. Here's the kick. Low driving kick. Byron-Bergen gets a foot on it. Now Herford has it. Turns it upfield. Sends it towards Martinez. Byron-Bergen is able to send it out towards the sideline. Byron-Bergen trying to reset now. Sending it back to the defender. Get it out to a midfield. And they've got a scorer down on the outside. Just going against Martin. Crosses it. And Van Leeuwen sends it out the back line. So we have a corner coming up on the near side here. They're bringing up number 12, one of their defenders, to try the corner kick. Here's the kick. High kick. And takes a ride out of bounds off of one of the B's. So Lydia Van Leeuwen lining up to do the goal kick this time. Bringing it back to this side of the field. There's the kick. High kick. Martinez is the first to it. Now Byron-Bergen chasing the ball down, keeps it in bounds. Crosses it. Looking to reset it. Sending to the outside. Takes a shot. Finney now trying to advance the ball. Gets a long kick out of it. Challenging. Byron-Bergen's able to turn it back. Now trying to set it up. No. Lotto Valley's lost one. Byron-Bergen's got it now. No. Finney denies them the opportunity. Staten now with the ball, sends it to Groom. Groom carrying it. Gets it turned back. There's no one in the direction that it heads. And Byron-Bergen gets a foot on it. Herford with the nice steal. Trying to turn it back. No. They have a whistle. And it's going to be a free kick for the Falcons. Van Leeuwen lining up for it. Here's the kick. Sends it down the sideline. She's got Staten there. Staten gets a foot on it. Heads towards the back line. And the Bees keep it in bounds. Now send it to the sideline where it sails out. It's going to be Finney ball coming in here on the near sideline, deep in Byron-Bergen territory. And Van Leeuwen heading over to send the ball in. Gets it down the line. It bounces back. Van Leeuwen's there to turn it in. She has Vinsek there. Vinsek still with the ball. Tries to get it up to Martinez, but gets picked off by a Byron-Bergen player. Byron-Bergen now with the ball, throwing it in their own territory. Long throw to midfield. Lotto Valley's first two. And gets tripped up. And then they're going to call that. Free kick coming up for the Falcons from near midfield. Vinsek lining up to take it. Sends it down the middle. Byron-Bergen is first two. Gamble coming across, grabs it, takes it downfield, crosses it over with a shot. Still in the middle of the field. Goes out off of a Byron-Bergen foot. So we have Finney throw in here. Throws it towards the middle. She's got Liesl Staten right there. Staten with it. Now Byron-Bergen sending it back. Van Leeuwen takes a shot. And it gets all the way to the goalkeeper. Goalie has a high kick. Byron-Bergen gets a foot on it and sends it their way. Advancing the ball, Van Leeuwen turns it back. Grace Martinez is there, trying for it. Trying to reset, gets it outside to Melody Moss, but no. Gets turned back, Grace Martin now with a foot on it, and turned back by Byron-Bergen. Moss trying to challenge, no, Byron-Bergen carries, sends it to the middle. Number 13 now working on setting up a kick. She passes it over to the other side. Number 7 sends it in, and Paris Blackman grabs the ball, comes out to give it a punt. High ball, bounces over the midfield line. Gracie Groom is there, trying to win the ball. Byron-Bergen now trying to reset. Passes it upfield. Still advancing the ball, sending it to the outside. Vincek's there to try to turn it. Not able to. Off of Martin, bounces over this way. Byron-Bergen still trying to set up the shot. He's got someone in the middle, takes a long shot. That's going to go wide left. Goal kick coming up for the Finney Falcons. Grace Martin lining up to take this kick. Kick goes to Staten. Staten crossing it out to Groom. Groom sent it over, but we've got Byron-Bergen turns it back, sends it down. Who gets there first? Martin gets there first, punts it. Vincek with the ball now. She's got time, no pressure. Sends it up. There is not a white jersey nearby. And it goes out of bounds off of one of the Bs, so Finney's going to be throwing it in. Gamble on this side to handle those duties. Sends it, goes off of another B, so continuing to advance down the sideline here. They had a decoy in Staten who opened it up for Groom to get the ball. Groom taking it herself over the middle, now trying to make something happen. It bounces out. Gamble is there, chasing it down, keeping it in bounds. And it gets bounced out. It's going to be Finney ball coming in. Gets it down to Staten. Staten has two defenders on her. Groom is there, crosses it. Staten chasing it down. That's by the sidelines. Byron-Bergen was not able to keep it in, and so it's another Finney throw in here. Gamble down there with the throw. There's a it's gross down there.
The bugs, they're just dropping.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like
Bugs have been
inside.
staying away up here, so. Byron-Bergen turning the
looking
ball
for it, I
up the
was
far side
I
and
said
goes
hi to
out
him,
of
so he's up
bounds.
there somewhere.
Finney ball coming in on the far sideline. Byron-Bergen trying to cross it. There's no pressure on them yet. Long ball. Who's going to get there first? Byron-Bergen going to try to get a shot in here. Bounces off of Paris Blackman. She's able to get there. Save it. Setting up the punt. Heads out towards the middle of the field. Staten is there. No. Byron-Bergen turns it. They're bouncing it back and forth, trying to set up the ball. Not too much pressure on them yet. There's the pass down. Van Leeuwen has it. Water Valley gets a foot on it. Byron-Bergen turns it back. Got it out towards the sideline, and Paris Blackman's going to grab it up over there, set up another punt. All right, off of B, we get it out to Grace Groom. Groom looking for an opportunity. Sends a long ball. Ends up going out of bounds deep in B's territory. Here's their throw, high throw.
Get there, Gracie.
Bees are sending it now across the field. Down, back towards the middle. Save it, setting up their shot. Long shot, sails wide right. And we have our first sub of the evening. Martinez stepping out.
Now in the game for the Falcons, number 2, Alyssa Gaglio.
And goal number 2 happens right there. 20:43 to go in the first half. The Bees are able to get past the Finney defenders, get a shot on goal, follow it in, take a 2-0 lead over the Finney Falcons. So Lissa Gaglio in the game now.
I mean, I know there's like the wedge there.
Staten sends it over to Groom. Groom working against a whole fleet of Bees. Still has the ball. Crosses it to the outside. No, it's returned. Still has it. Still has it. Looking for an opportunity. And the Bees have it now. Streaming down the field. Martin returns it. Vinsek carrying it. Looking for an opportunity. Looking for an opportunity. Sends it to the middle.
Number 13, Kelsey Fuller.
And the Bees have it back. Cross it. It's still theirs. All right, Vinsek now with the ball, advancing it, sends it down in the direction of Liesl Staten. But the Bees end up getting their feet on it. Bees now resetting. Van Leeuwen punts it. Bees now working on setting something up.
Number 21, Juliana Amesbury. Number 16, Veronica Duell. And number 14, Chloe Shusky.
3 subs for the Bees also happening there. So Falcons have done 1. Bees have done 3. Herford getting a nice foot on it, gets it out to Groom. Groom sends it to herself. No one ahead of her. Working down the field now. She got 2 defenders closing. She sends it out ahead. Can she get there first? No. Do they keep it in bounds? No. So it's going to be Finney ball coming in on the near sideline. Gabble heading down to throw it in. She has Groom. She has Staten. Staten gets a body on it, gets a foot on it, sends it out to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen crosses it in, back to Staten. Staten sends it, there's no one there. Bees now trying to send it back. And they've got someone with it. Long ball there. Martin turns it. And they're going to call, I believe, a handball on it. So we have free kick coming up for Byron-Bergen. Ball's going back. There we go. About 40 yards out. Maybe 35. High shot. And there's goal number 3 for the Bees. 17:32 to go in the first half. Ball came in, bounced off of a Bee. Paris Blackman stepping out to chase it down. Another Bee knocked it in. So your score is Byron-Bergen 3, Finney 0. Getting set up. Get underway again. There we go. Vinsek with the ball. Sends it outside to Gamel. Gamel advances it. No one there. Byron-Bergen turns it back. Bergen now trying to advance it. Gets it past Herford.
Score the Bees, number 21, Juliana Amesbury.
And there's a shot and a score. Paris Blackman diving for it, but bounces off of her gloves and in to the net. So 17:07 to go in the half. Byron-Bergen 4, Finney 0. Groom carrying the ball now. Gets it outside towards Gamble. Now Byron-Bergen turns it back as Van Leeuwen gets a foot on it. Sends it to Vinsek. Vinsek looking for an opportunity. Gets it out to Groom. Groom is able to get it past one defender. Takes a shot. That shot from about 20 yards out. Here's the punch from their
Scoring for the
goalkeeper.
Bees, number 6, Miriam Tardy.
And the Bees advancing the ball again. Send it across the field. They've got help there. Looking at it from the outside, passing it back. No pressure back there. Plenty of time to try to set up good placement. Send it back across the middle. Still in control. Cross it up. Bit of a push from Van Leeuwen there. Carries the ball now. Van Leeuwen carrying the ball. No, Bees turn it back. Bees advancing with it again. Take a long shot. Goes out of bounds off the goal post. So goal kick coming up. Martin lining it up. Kickoff goes off of a Byron head, then off of a Finney head, and now Finney advancing it. Staten crosses it to Groom, and Byron-Bergen turns it back. Hereford trying to get there, not able to, and they're going to call offsides.
Our voice is on here too.
Yep.
I'm watching the soccer game.
Here's the kick.
So many bugs. You ever see them just falling?
Yeah, no, they're getting zapped by the lights and then they fall.
They're falling over the right here.
That ball sails out of bounds, rolls out of bounds, really. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Low driving kick. Byron-Bergen looking for an opportunity. They get it across. And Vinsek sends it back to the outside. Byron-Bergen sends it in again. Martin sends it down the field. Byron-Bergen going for a reset. Sends it back to their defenders. They've got time. They're sending it to the other side now. Long ball down the field. Bergen takes a long kick. Goes wide to the right. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Byron-Bergen playing with a pretty clear offensive strategy here. They send 6 and 13 deep. And if they're not carrying the ball down, then the other players are looking to line it up for them on the outside. Let one of them take a shot. And when that's not working, they've got their defenders there to reset the field for them. Down the far sideline. Gaglio fighting for it. Chasing it down. Challenging. Groom now with it. Carries it across midfield. Still rolling a Finney direction. Staten crosses it back to Groom. Groom looking for an opportunity. Rolls one towards the goal. Plenty of time for the goalie to respond. Here comes a punt from the goalie. High, short kick. Hereford was there, but Byron-Bergen's 13 got the foot on the ball. Crosses it over. Trying to send someone. No, Finney intercepts, but isn't able to keep control of the ball. 13 down there, trying to make something happen. Trying to stay away from the defender, sends it to the outside, and we get a whistle. Must have been offsides. I think it must have been an offsides call. Well, no, they've stopped the clock. Are they playing quarters? Quarter would have been 10 minutes ago. A little bit of a conference here for the... Actually, not exactly sure what's going on. Clock has stopped at 11:19. Play has stopped. The teams are heading to their respective benches. It was a warmer day than we've had recently.
A weather delay.
A weather delay for the non-existent lightning storm that we're under. All right, so weather delay. I'm going to have a seat.
Open up my mouth for y'all and the bug hit my tongue.
The lights do draw the bugs. All right, any game analysis, Xavier?
I got a man.
Well, you can't really go over the side here either.
Ross Walden, that was gross. Okay. Finney defense is doing okay, actually, believe it or not. It's the offense not getting past the half. There are 8 girls before the half. Once the ball is a quarter of the way up the field, and the only 2 people that ever dared to cross it are Gracie Groom and Leo Staten. But that needs to be way more. We see how the other team is lining up their 3 defenders across the field to reset the ball. We should do the same thing and keep Grace back and stop her, and the other 5 girls should not cross that half. Keep offensive pressure.
More pressure. More pressure is the answer for Finney. More pressure would also be the effective defense.
Yes.
Because the ball wouldn't be coming this way as often. It looks like when they do get this way, they are 13 and 6 are streaming down here.
Yes.
Ready to take action, and often without anyone near them. So maybe even a spy or a little bit of man coverage for those lead scorers for Byron-Bergen.
And Byron-Bergen is doing the same play. Have the girl kick it out from the edge of the circle to this corner and get about a quarter of the way downfield, and then lob it up over, and you'll have 13 and 6 right in there for an easy goal.
Yep. Their offense is not difficult to read.
Yeah. Grace Martin has had tremendous clears throughout this contest.
As always, even blocking when she isn't looking.
Yeah.
Good to see Alyssa Gaglio on the field.
Yes,
It's some of her first playing time this year. And showed a lot of hustle on the far sideline. Also good to have Gracie Groom back on the field.
That girl is lightning fast.
She has been really the sole offense moving the ball. She's been the only one who's had any success at getting around defenders down there. Byron-Bergen's team now leaving the field, so who knows how long.
Whatever.
It's a weather delay
Or
for the non-existent thunderstorm.
I think they're just calling the game. I think it's because all the bugs are falling onto the field.
One of the officials was afraid they were going to get wet or something. I don't know.
You know what I think the coolest thing ever is? Lightning striking. I don't want it to happen, but it'd be cool to see. I wouldn't mind it right over there.
Right, so you can witness it without being really affected by it. Yeah,
Heart racing probably won't go to bed until 2 a.m., but
probably. And it may fry every piece of electronics in the stadium. Falcons now leaving the field as well. The officials walking across the field. So we're going to go ahead and stop this live broadcast. We'll come back when the game resumes.